Hey there, welcome to Product Marketing Genius. I'm your host, Nitin Karthik. As CEO at Caribou Strategic, where we help tech scale-up stand out and succeed, I know the importance of continually sharpening the saw. And that is why on this show, we bring you priceless nuggets of wisdom from some of the best minds out there. And today, my friends, our genius is Anya Lichtenstein. Welcome, Anya. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thanks, Nitin. Excited to be here. My name is Anya Lichtenstein. I am a product marketing director based out of New York. I like to say that I got my start in my career hopping as a marketer from sinking ship industry to sinking ship industry. I started out in book publishing, then did a stint over in network television, and a really quick little moment in high fashion brick and mortar retail before making my way into the EdTech space, where I sort of met that cross section of product and marketing that helped me really find my passion for product marketing.
Very good.
So I've been kind of making my way up the chain in the EdTech field, doing product marketing.
Very cool. And I love your story, right? Because I think in some ways, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? And when we've been in industries that are challenged, that may be facing some decline, it builds character, right?
It really does.
And it helps us deal with stress. It helps us deal with challenges that if we were in an industry that is constantly growing, we sometimes miss out on that character building, right? So I think it's really great that you've been in these challenging situations, wouldn't you say?
I mean, I 100% agree. I think, look, I've been in companies where I've been the acquired company in a big acquisition. I've been in a company where I was the bigger fish acquiring or merging with a smaller fish. And I've been through, I don't know how many countless rounds of reductions in force. And those moments for a business really force leadership to look at what are the most mission critical activities that need to be happening on a daily basis, and who is executing those, and how are they influencing our bottom line. And if you, as somebody who's coming up or maybe a little bit earlier in your career, are paying attention to how leadership is thinking about those things, watching their missteps, and seeing where they get it right, then you're just as good as getting your MBA, I think.
That's right. You know, guys, there you have it. You can be getting your MBA just by attending events like this. And Anya, speaking of events, right, we're at the Product Marketing Alliance Summit in New York.
Yeah.
So maybe tell me a little bit, how familiar were you with the Product Marketing Alliance before this summit? And are there any highlights that you've had so far at the summit?
Yeah. So I am pretty familiar with Product Marketing Alliance. When I got into the product marketing field, I had a great boss and mentor who said, Product Marketing Alliance is where it's at. You should get certified, first of all, to just have that extra badge and credential on your professional profile. But also they have like amazing resources, templates, frameworks to utilize. So first thing I did, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, was get certified with the PMA Core certification. I've been part of their Leadership Accelerator program. And this is my first time at one of their big events, and I'm already enjoying it.
Now, let's talk a little bit more about your journey, Anya.
Okay.
You told us a little bit, I think you gave us a tease. Take us deeper into your journey and tell us how you really got into product marketing.
Sure. Okay. So let's take it back to like 2018, 2019. I'm a digital marketer in these sinking ship industries, as I said earlier. And I'd gotten into this pattern of, getting into a role for a few years, feeling like I had learned all there was to learn, getting a little bored, getting a little bit antsy, and kind of looking elsewhere for my next opportunity. What more can I learn? How can I grow? And I was lucky enough to have been recruited to develop a not a product marketing curriculum, to be on the product team at an EdTech bootcamp accelerator.
Wow.
So they wanted me to come in as a digital marketing subject matter expert and write the curriculum for a new digital marketing bootcamp, like the data science boot camps and coding boot camps that you're seeing out there. So that was my first kind of introduction into the world where product and marketing intersects, because we were building the plane as we were flying it, trying to figure out what the right product market fit was for this digital marketing boot camp in the space where coding and data boot camps had really set the stage, but maybe weren't sort of exactly the same audience as the upskillers who were looking to pivot into digital marketing. That's when I started to like really get the idea of what is product market fit, what is market research, audience insights, competitive landscape, and how do all of those things inform how you go to market with a new product. That was my intro into product marketing, and I was hooked ever since because I'm always learning something new. Like that deep strategic work that requires such like rich research and insight is the stuff that really feeds me.
Very cool. Excellent advice. So thank you. So tell us now, if let's say, Anya, you were talking to a CEO or a founder of a company, and they were to ask you, Anya, why do I need product marketing in my company? Why is it indispensable to my company? What would you say?
Yeah, really critical question. Because there's a pitfall that product marketers can fall into at an organization where they're seen as a support function or a service team or basically a group of ticket takers who are responsible for making decks pretty, executing launches, just like writing messaging documentation. If you have the chance to interface with the CEO of the company, like you want to convey the message that truly great product marketing is a critical strategic growth lever. You're shaping market perception. You're working on product market fit. You're thinking about customer adoption, long-term retention, and expansion. All of those things are mission critical to a business. So you need to sort of figure out what are the KPIs that you and leadership agree you're going to be beholden to, you're going to be tracking to, and always regularly be tying your work and your output back to those key KPIs. And if not, you run the risk of just being passed along decks and being told to make them pretty.
That's right. Guys, don't be an order taker, okay? Take the advice of Anya and try to be more strategic. Anya, if someone comes to you and says that, hey, I'm a product marketer, but I have a very limited budget, tell me about some resources that can really help me achieve my goals. What resources would you point them to?
I'm going to have to give a plug again for Product Marketing Alliance. You sign up for their membership. I don't know the exact details of what you get with each tier. The templates and frameworks library that they offer is a game changer, especially if you're at a 0 to 1 product or startup within a startup where you're the #1 marketing hire. To be able to come in with an era of authority and the ability to operationalize product marketing within your organization, you need to have a really strong library of systems, frameworks, and templates. Product Marketing Alliance has the templates to end all templates. I use them for every single new project that I'm brought in on.
That's awesome. So folks, there you have it. A lot of these are available even for free members. So make sure you take advantage of all these resources. So Anya, thank you. This has been an absolutely great discussion. Folks, there you have it. Please reach out to Anya for great insights. And for even more insights, definitely check out my Amazon bestseller, Product Marketing Wisdom. And you can get a free ebook copy at wisdomfromwizards.com. And see you next time on Product Marketing Genius.
Bye.